So this is just a gentle flow to help you really understand the different options you have available when we are working into our up-facing dog. So we have explored this within the last video, but what we're going to have a look at is just lifting through the pubic bone here in our Sphinx and also in our Cobra, and then also in our up-facing dog, so that it's really safe on the lower back, and there is a lot of internal work going on so that you can really support the musculature and work safely and effectively. And this will really build your strength in your practice and your mobility. You'll notice a much more progressive yoga practice coming together for yourself. So just starting a little bit mobilizing through the back. So knees over hips, hands under shoulders, just a few gentle cats and cows, breathing in. Breathing out, lift the tummy, drop the tail, gaze through the legs, look at the toes. Inhale, arching the back, gaze high. Exhale, lift the tummy, drop the tail, chin to chest, gaze through the legs. Inhale. And exhale, lift the tummy, drop the tail, gaze through the legs, release the toes, sitting back. Nice, breathing in, coming up. Exhale, sitting back. Inhale, coming up. And exhale, sitting back. Inhale, lowering one arm, lowering the second arm. So just feeling here, the elbows underneath the shoulders. So this is preparing for our Sphinx pose. Pressing into the mat, feeling the chest lift away from your mat. Lift the tummy, round the tummy, drop the tail. So you can feel here we're either collapsing down into the back and we've got this massive arched back. There's nothing going on in my tummy. Or I can lift my pubic bone and close it towards my ribs, round my belly, around my back. The tailbone is down. Yeah, so that sense of lifting, lift the pubic bone towards the ribs. You can really feel it nicely here. And just relax. One more, lift the pubic bone towards the ribs. You'll notice a slight posterior tilt with the pelvis. And exhale. One more, lift the pubic bone to ribs. Tailbone down, exhale. Lift the pubic bone to ribs, feeling that length through the lower back. And exhaling, nice. And we're just going to lower the legs and we're going to come down into our Sphinx pose. We're just going to explore this. So elbows into the mat, press away from your mat. The chin is just gently tucked in, not too much, but just so the back of the neck is nice and long. Now here we're just going to practice lifting the pubic bone towards the ribs. See how it lifts my hips, the front of my hips off of the mat, and it lengthens my lower back. And exhale. Now, when you exhale, you can feel the collapse in the lower back. So we want to avoid that. So lift the pubic bone towards the ribs, and I'm pressing into the mat so that there is a lovely lift going on through the front body. There is activation. And exhale. Now, as I relax, I can feel a collapsing in my lower back. So that is feedback for my body that actually is safer for me to be here. I often get lower back pain, so just lifting my pubic bone close to my ribs. I can feel the length in my lower back. It feels really lovely and releasing. And exhale, one more. Lift the pubic bone, drop the tail. And exhale, nice. Just slide down, relax, come to crocodile pose. So draw your hands, palm on top of the back of the hand, and just relax here now. And we're going to do the same in Cobra. So this is the next progression up into up-facing dog. So slide the hands to your chest. We're going to keep the elbows pointing to the back of the room. We're going to press the chest off of the mat. So my elbows are nice and close towards the body. My collarbones are open, my shoulders are drawing back, and I can have also again a little sense of lifting my pubic bone off of the mat. So I'm going to release, just have a little look at what's happening here. I'm collapsing in the lower back. There's nothing going on. There's compression in my lower back. If I lift my pubic bone, it lengthens the vertebrae, and it's a lot of work. Exhale. Collapsing, I'm just releasing. So I'm lifting pubic bone towards the ribs. My arms are really working now. And let's go down, because that is a lot of work in the upper body. And then we'll try again. Hands to chest. Lead with a crown. Draw the shoulder blades together, elbows to the back of the room. Lift the pubic bone. Woo! Now if I move, I can move my body here. And exhale down. Woo! And into crocodile's pose. Just release, just relax. Give your hips a little sway from side to side. So we'll try that one more time. Slide your hands towards your chest, elbows towards the back of your mat, towards your feet. Press the chest off of your mat. Now don't worry if you're here, that's absolutely fine. Yeah, but once we bring the chest up and the face is pointing towards your front wall, then you can try and just press into the mat, lift the pubic bone towards the ribs. There's loads of work going on. And slowly down. Nice. Little shake out. Now we're going to go a little bit higher. So let's explore this in a full up dog. So hands to chest. I lead with my crown. I lengthen my spine. I press. Now already here, I'm thinking about lifting my pubic bone. So I could be here, which is what a lot of people do. But we want to press out of the mat and lift the pubic bone. So you've got this lovely length through the spine. And you can move here, you can sway, you have a bit more movement here in the hips rather than when you collapse down. I can't move, I can't lift and move my hips. Lift the pubic bone, press away from the mat, use the arms. And then lengthen the head, keep the spine, the neck, the cervical spine nice and long. Maybe your gaze is more towards the edge of your mat rather than being up here. Keep the spine nice and long. We can move here. I'm still lifting my pubic bone towards my lower ribs. I'm lengthening my lower back. And exhale down through my Cobra. Take your time. And all the way up. And we're going to go one more time. Hands to chest. Mine are a little bit slightly back from my chest now. A bit more towards the middle of my ribs. Slide my nose along the mat, so I'm lengthening the vertebrae. Lead with a crown. Press into the hands. Now, most people will be here when we start out. That's fine, but know that we can press away from the mat. And we can lift the pubic bone. All of these nuances. And I can move here quite freely in my lower back when my pubic bone is lifted. My spine is long, my gaze is over the edge of my mat. My arms are trembling. Lots of work going on. And exhale. So keep that lift through the pubic bone, bend the elbows, and slowly down nice. And come back into your crocodile pose. And relax the hips. And now just check in with where you feel the work in your body. I can feel the heat around my shoulders. I can feel the